order. I note that all 5 members are present. Item number 17 is the 2026 City of West Allis Mayor's recommended budget.
To approve.
Second.
It says place on file.
Motion to place on file.
Second.
I'm gonna guess place on file doesn't need a roll call, so all in favor?
Aye.
It is.
Okay. It has been
Well, that's the verb, place.
Yes.
Okay, item number 18 is an ordinance appropriating the necessary funds for the operation and administration of the City of West Allis for the calendar year 2026.
Second.
Is there any further discussion or comments? Okay, this is an ordinance and we will call Jefferson.
Aye.
Now, the person.
Still alive.
Aye.
Call the person.
Aye.
Well, you weren't here, we were talking about you. Okay, it is passed. Item number 19, resolution approving a collective bargaining agreement with West Allis Professional Police Association for 2026 through 2029.
Motion to approve. Second. I do have a question on it though, and it's more of an assumption. Based on the salary increases over the 4 years, I'm guessing that's what they worked with the mayor and Aaron on to ensure that it stays affordable within it. Right, those 4 years, so that's what was determined.
He's sitting right over there.
Jason, that's what was mapped out for that, the 4-year budget that, I just wanna make sure that, I'm not writing
That we'll have
things, well, yeah, I just wanna make sure that we're not gonna be in a position that we're gonna have to say, oh, now we can't afford it and we need to do layoffs, or we need to increase the water bill 17%. I just wanna make sure that it's been like thought out of a 4-year plan of what the changes in those wages will do to the overall budget, and how we need to compensate.
So it's definitely the overall lift is historically higher than pool.
Right.
I can't directly answer your question as to whether or not we'll be able to afford that in any particular year. Because one year to the next vary so significant. If you look at the 26 budget, which we just approved a levy for, we got a fair amount of $500,000 of revenue from ambulance services. So while I would love to say, yes, we can absolutely afford it, I can't say that it's not. The best I can say is it is higher than what we've seen historically, and the city will do the best to maintain it.
Any further discussion? This is an ordinance. I think it's, all in favor?
Aye.
Budget is passed. Excuse me, that was the, item number 20, resolution establishing health, dental, and vision insurance plans, premium rates, employee contributions, and benefits, continuation of the plan year 2026 to
It's our annual
Richard,
file.
sir.
Yes, our annual file we put forward where we establish the plans and the rates. So this year it's all good news. There is no plan design changes. That means no changes to co-insurance, co-payments, deductibles, co-insurance maximums. No increases to dental or vision premiums. There is, however, an increase to the health plan premium. It's 3.8%, which for a single would be $4 a month. For a family would be $12 a month. Medical inflation, as a give you some context, is according to the Wall Street Journal, is for next year between 9 and 9.5%. So we're at 3.8%. Last year we increased our co-insurance from 10% to 20%, and that has a very positive impact on the plan. This year we're running well under because of that, and we expect some stabilization in years to come. Because of that, we're one of the last municipalities to go to 20% co-insurance. So that's why you're seeing an adjustment that's about 40% of medical inflation this year. So we're in a good position because of
Motion to approve.
Second.
Richard, so this, is this like a one-time think next year we're gonna be more in line with the regular available inflation rate? Was this moving from 10 to 20% co-insurance? Is that just to remind me, is that this is gonna go forward, obviously.
Yeah, we expect having done that last year, you won't see the volatility. So you won't see a 7%, a 3%, or a 10%. Then we expect that the increase going forward in the near future would be more stable.
That's good news. Any further discussion?
Yeah, it is.
All in favor?
Aye.
It is adopted. Item number 21 was taken up already, so a motion to adjourn. Administration.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Administration committee is adjourned.
All right, we'll call the Economic and Development Committee to order. Please note that all members are present. Number 22, resolution to approve a purchase and sale and development agreement between the City of West Allis and F Street 92nd LLC for the property at 1405 South 92nd Street. This did just go in front of CDA committee tonight, and it was approved 4-1. I think the one was probably due to not having affordable housing within it, not necessarily based on the development agreement. But Patrick is here, so do you wanna just give a little snippet of?
Members of the Economic Development Committee, as you know, we've been working with F Street for over very close to a year. The redevelopment of 92nd and agree for them in former St. Allis site, so a 3-acre parcel. Under this agreement, F Street will be purchasing the site from the CDA for $860,000. And then that was already established through a land contract that was issued from the CDA, as well as the assistance for demolition to address the blight vacancy that was there and an ongoing public issue of being a nuisance. They managed the demolition of that. I'd like to recognize them for that effort. They managed it very well. Good outreach to the public, people informed. We did loan money to that effort. That was $990,000. That's also getting repaid at closing. Part of this is the developers requested tax increment financing. It's around $13.15 million over the span of around 24 years. The net value of that is around $7 million. And that's like if I was to give you a cheeseburger today versus a cheeseburger tomorrow, that cheeseburger is worth more today than $7 million versus over time. In exchange, there are clauses within the agreement that you have here that include cost savings. If the project realizes a cost savings through the construction, that savings can come back to help reduce the public's cost. And uniquely, this one has a profit sharing clause, which based on gross profit after the investors get their return that has been structured with the F Street concept, the city would receive a 6% profit sharing with this structure. Which is, if it's wildly successful, this is not like we're just guaranteed 6%. It's that you have to achieve the returns and make the gross profit on the project. So we do have protections in there for the city to reduce the public participation. Overall, it's a good development. It's a $37 million development. Projected assessed value around $31 million. Around over $600,000 in taxes annually, and that's from a two garden style apartment development, which is 42 units, and then a 105 unit mid-rise apartment building with around 70 underground parking stalls in it. There will be amenities such as dog exercise area, grilling stations. To compete, you have to have all these nice amenities within the development, rooftop patios, and things like that. And F Street is a very, they've been doing development, Brown Deer, Oak Creek, West Bend. They've delivered very quality development. And then on behalf of the CDA, we have an outside financial consultant review the financials of the deal to make sure that we're not grossly enriching the developer, but making sure that the public's investment is within market terms. So they came back and said it is. We reviewed their market report in terms of the rents, and everything falls in line with
with the market, so.
I gladly answer any questions you may have. I don't know if that's all you wanted to hear, but
Yes, thank you.
I did share an executive summary last night on the project, which pretty much
Is there a motion? Second. All right, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it.
thank you.
Thank you. Number 23, Class A liquor and beer license for Pantasia Supermarket of Milwaukee LLC, DBA Pantasia Supermarket, 6910 West Springfield Avenue. AJ Milongo.
Yes.
How do you say the last name?
Val.
Val? So this is just to be able to sell beer and liquor at the supermarket, correct? I read on the application, nothing is being consumed on premise.
It's not consumed outside, only so.
And then you're aware of obviously state laws of the hours of operation of when you're allowed to sell alcohol. Obviously carding is important. You're familiar with all of that?
Yes.
Is there any questions from the committee?
Gotcha.
Yes.
You understand that your cashiers, for the most part, will all need bartender's licenses?
I'm sorry.
The cashiers, the people doing these actual transactions,
Uh-huh.
will actually need bartender's licenses. You know that?
The pictures. Yes.
Yes, okay, and on your application, the question about where the alcohol records will be kept, you said on the POS system?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not, that's not about the sale of the alcohol, this is about your purchasing. When you buy alcohol from a licensed wholesaler, you're required to keep that copy of that receipt on the premises.
Yes.
You understand that?
Yes.
I believe that can be an electronic copy, so
Yes.
it can still reside within your POS system. I just want to make sure that you understood.
Yeah, based on the, I understood, based on the training, they said, electronics.
Yeah, you can scan it, scan the document. Yeah.
Thank you.
Those are my questions, thank you.
Do the other Pan-Asia locations sell alcohol and beer?
This is the only Asia.
In Wisconsin.
In Wisconsin, but yeah, in other states, some of them it does.
Some of them, but not all.
Like Omaha and some of them. Yes.
Any further discussion? Is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, thank you. All right, number 24, conditional use permit to allow massage therapy at the Unique
Approval.
Collective.
Second.
Do we need to put in that we are, as part of that, to operate within state operations, maintain full records, cameras in
think those
public spaces
requirements
in
are the
daytime
state.
hours?
I think the camera, that is the state requirement.
Which some spelled out as well, the planning.
Right.
It's easier.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'll-
those were things that we proposed within the conditional use in the past. And if, some of them would be in the state statute, but we've included those in the past resolutions.
So does someone wanna change the resolution to add
Well,
those?
that's in there, right? It's in the resolution. It's
Well, I mean, I guess we don't have a resolution, but it's basically within the conditional use permit. Plan commission wanted those things covered.
Gail, do we
The
need to
recommendation.
specifically call that out within the approval of the resolution?
No, because this is what plan commission sent to, so that what they have approved is what you're considering right now.
Right.
If you want to change those terms, you can do that right now, or if you want to approve the terms as approved by plan commission, motion to adopt is.
Perfect. Do you guys have any questions on the conditions at all? No? Okay.
Do the cameras already exist, or is that something you're installing?
Thanks. So there was a motion and a second, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
You guys have it? Thanks.
Yeah.
All right, number 25, conditional use permit for AMP Automotive LLC, a proposed light motor vehicle sales use at 10150 West National Avenue. Any further discussion? I have one, we don't have to state that this is strictly office, do we? Steve, do we need to state in here that this is approved with it being strictly an office facility to make it clear that vehicles cannot be housed? Because I just wanna make sure if we're approving it as proposed light motor vehicle sales, it kind of makes it seem like they can go ahead and change it, so do we need to specifically state that this is a use for proposed light motor vehicle sales for strictly office space for vehicles and actual sales of vehicles cannot be conducted on this
And
property.
it would be similar, so the planning commission, had them submit the site plan and just talk to the ownership, and the ownership was the same, both the applicant and the ownership are on the same page along with the city, saying that yes, it's just gonna be 2 passenger vehicles on the site for the employees, the owners of the business. They're not gonna be bringing cars back to the site.
No storage.
No storage, no vehicle repair, so that was all sort of part of the planning commission's,
So is the conditional use just because of the technical nature, because they're selling vehicles, not because they're,
right, so
it's a
most,
technicality kind of?
most vehicle dealerships that we see are the ones that, pop up on
Yeah.
the corner of
Right.
major intersections, and then we require a certain acreage and certain landscaping percentage. This property has all that, but we wanted to, because it's wholesale, they are just focusing on the office. Sure, it could have been probably a occupancy, but we wanted to sort of ensure that this wasn't going to turn into or convert into a former retail location.
Attorney Decker?
And for what's worth for the committee's sake, the way that zoning is worded, it's the concept of operating motor sales under statute. They're probably conducting a portion of their business at this location, so for their own benefit, it moves it to get some conditional use permit to ensure they can continue to operate. And if 25 years from now, when we're all retired or whatever, someone comes in and says, hey, where's your permit to operate? I don't want to have them have to explain that. Let's have the permit, they're good to go.
Perfect. So, there was a motion and a second? Alright, any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it, anything else come before us? Is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. You're adjourned.